Hey honeys, welcome back to Cape's Natural and thanks for tuning in. So we're still on achieving inches by end of 2026. Yes, we are aiming at the shoulder length, back length, waist length and elbow length, and we want to do this by starting the year right. And it's all about everyday habits and practices. And one hair problem that these everyday habits and practices can prevent or reverse if it has already started is hair thinning. Honey's hair thinning doesn't usually announce itself with drama when it's coming. It sneaks in. One day your comb and pillows has more hair than usual, your parting looks wider, your ponytail and bun feels and looks sad and thin. Next thing you know, the spaces in between your strands are getting wider and can easily see underneath your scalp, and you wonder where did it all go wrong. So today I want to share with you some natural ways to help grow thicker hair. I'll be sharing with you real stuff, okay, that works if you're consistent with it. So let's get started. So first thing I'll mention is please stop bullying your hair every day, honeys. And I stress every day or constantly bullying your hair. A lot of the time our hair is thinning because it's breaking faster at different length than it's growing, because we are getting the hair to do things that is causing the breakage. Now let's break this down. First is tight ponytails and bands. Tight ponytails and bands are tight hairstyles in general. Then tight braids. Tight braids will pull your strands from your roots, causing a lot of breakage and trauma and damage to your follicles and scalp. And hair that is frequently pulled and breaking from your scalp is very difficult to go back because it destroys the follicles where the hair grows from. So please avoid tight hairstyles. Next is minimize brushing very wet hair or very dry hair. Your hair is in its weakest state when it's wet or dry. That's in the extremes. Your hair is in its strongest state when it's damp, so not wet and not dry, but in between. This is the best state to brush your hair. Avoid brushing your hair also when you are in a rush or in a bad mood, because trust me, honeys, your hair will suffer from that. You may be rough with your hair and cause a lot of breakage. Also try doing more finger detangling than combing your hair. Next is let's go easy on the heat styling using heat tools. Too much heat will thin your hair by first destroying the top layer of your hair, which is the cuticle, leaving your middle layer exposed, putting your hair in a very critical state. Because your middle layer forms the structure of your hair, determines your hair's elasticity. So once that's exposed, your hair is on the way to breakage as it's already damaged. And remember with heat tools, honeys, remember some people can get away with heat more than others depending on the thickness of your hair. Finer, thinner, looser hair are more sensitive to heat, okay, than thicker, coarser hair. So know your hair and what it can take. Listen to your hair, honeys. Your hair will tell you. Number 4, avoid skipping deep conditioning. Please, honeys, always deep condition your hair on wash days. As a matter of fact, whenever you apply shampoo to your hair, you need to deep condition or condition your hair, because your shampoo would have stripped off a lot of the goodness from your hair and some of your natural oils too, and your deep conditioner will replace this. Deep conditioning should be the most important part of your wash day, because that's when you can give the nutrients, goodness, nourishment to your hair. You can feed your hair with a good food. What a deep conditioner does is what gives it its name, deep conditioner. Just as it says, a deep conditioner is supposed to penetrate deep into your hair's different layers and repair any damages. Unlike a regular conditioner is more for the surface of your hair, to smoothen the appearance of your hair, to look silky, shinier, and general beautiful appearance. So a deep conditioner, okay, it's supposed to deeply penetrate into your hair's layers. That's why it's called deep conditioner. So deep conditioning is the most important of all the steps in a wash day routine and cannot be missed and should not be missed if you want healthy, strong, voluminous hair. Honeys, please like this video for me. If you're finding it helpful, please click on the like button and please click on the hype button as well, okay, to send this video to more people, to share it out to more people. Please like the video, click on the like button if you're finding it helpful. If you think you're getting good information and tips that is definitely going to help you, please like the video for me. If you're happy with it, if you're enjoying it, thank you so much. Number 5, avoid using harsh shampoos too often. Try using mild shampoo more, and then once in a while you can use a clarifying shampoo. You've always seen me using this shampoo from Cream of Nature, which is a sulfate-free shampoo. It's more gentle and softer on your hair without all the harsh chemicals that can cause breakage and be damaging to your hair. Okay, so once in a while you can use a clarifying shampoo to deeply clean your hair, okay, and then more often try and use a more gentle, softer, sulfate-free shampoo for your hair. Number 6, use a wide tooth comb when combing or detangling your hair, and do more finger detangling than combing. Too much combing weakens and thins your hair. Number 7, try sleeping in your bonnet and sleep on satin or silk pillowcases. Honeys, this makes so much difference, and you will only know if you start using it. It really will help, especially if you're experiencing breakage. Now remember, less friction equals less breakage, which then equals fuller looking hair over time. Number 8, eat healthy, please, honeys. Eat healthy. Eat like your hair depends on it, because it actually does. Hair grows from what you feed your body. If your nutrition is off, your hair suffers. 1, protein. Your hair needs protein. No proteins means weak, thin strands. Think about eggs, peanuts, soy, fish. Number 2, iron. Low iron is one of the biggest reasons for hair thinning. Eat some spinach, beetroot, dates, lentils, pomegranates. Number 3, B vitamins and biotin helps with growth and strength. Eat lots of nuts, seeds, bananas, whole grains. Number 4, omega-3 keeps your scalp happy. Eat some walnuts, flax seeds, chia seeds, have some fish. No fancy diet plans, honeys. Just small diet changes all adds up. And yes, drink more water. A dry scalp doesn't grow happy hair. Don't skip meals too. Number 9, do gentle scalp massages for better blood flow, resulting in more oxygen and nutrients reaching the follicles to give you thicker growth. Use the ball of your fingers and massage in small circular motion for about 5 to 10 minutes a day, about 3 to 4 times a week. Oils like grapeseed oil, coconut oil, olive oil, almond oil, castor oil are great. Castor oil is great for hair density. You can mix with olive oil if it's too thick for you. Best time to massage is nighttime, bedtime, and leave in overnight to work on your scalp and hair when the body is resting and more relaxed. Number 10, look after your ends. When your ends are breaking, that's when your hair thinning shows so much. So look after your ends to prevent breakage. Oil your ends regularly to strengthen them and prevent them from breaking. Also do a lot of protective styling, protecting your ends. And even best to do is a lot of secondary protective styling to tuck your ends away and hide them to prevent them from breaking for that dense looking hair. Secondary protective styling is basically after you have put your hair in a protective style, you then decide to style that protective style again in a way that it tucks away your ends, it hides away your ends from all the friction, all the harsh surfaces to prevent your ends from breaking, just like you can see me do in the video. Please like this video for me. If you're finding it helpful, please click on the like button. Next is Ayurveda. Use a lot of Ayurvedic ingredients in your hair products. Ayurvedic herbs, seeds and plants helps to thicken your hair very much. It builds layers around your strands, looking thicker and fuller. Remember, your hair gets damaged when it starts to lose its top layer. So to have healthy, thick hair, you need to do the opposite. Build layers and thicken the layers. Use Ayurvedic herbs and seeds like amla, neem, moringa, henna, flaxseed, fenugreek. They will thicken your hair. Number 12, care for your scalp. You can't grow healthy hair on flaky, itchy, and dirty scalp. Product buildup, sweat, and pollution will clog your follicles. Wash your scalp regularly. Do tea rinses to keep your scalp clean. Healthy, thick hair grows from healthy scalp. Damaged follicles grows thin strands and hair, which will easily break off. Next is cut down the stress. Your hair notices stress, honeys. Cut down the stress or avoid too much stress if you can. A lot of stress pushes your hair into the shedding phase. Late nights, work pressure, emotional stress, your hair feels all of it. Sleep more, at least 7 hours sleep most nights. Exercise frequently, walking, stretching, just moving the body more. Hair falls goes up during exam, postpartum phases, job stress, illnesses, grief. So honeys, be gentle with yourself. Thicker hair comes from eating healthy, being kinder to your scalp, not breaking your hair daily from over manipulation, sleeping and managing stress, and most importantly, staying consistent. I hope this has been helpful. I hope all these tips, honeys, will be helpful and can help you as you use them to thicken your hair, prevent your hair from getting thinner and thinner, okay, and bring your hair back to that thick, voluminous hair. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video for me if it was helpful. If you like it, please don't forget to click on the hype button as well, okay, as you scroll to your right below. Please click on the hype button for me to share this video more. Thank you so much. And don't forget to subscribe. Please do subscribe. There is more that I'm going to bring you. Okay. Please like the video for me if you do like it, so I know you want more of such videos. Please, please, please do let me know. Thank you so much once again. Please don't forget, your hair reflects how you are treating your body. Be good to yourself. Hair can take time to recover, but it usually does recover, honeys. Okay, thank you once again for watching, and please don't forget to share this video. It would definitely help somebody out there. Thank you so much, and I will catch you in the next one. Love you to the moon and back. Bye.